I rise to honor our colleague, the senior senator from Nebraska, Ben Nelson, upon his retirement from the United States Senate. That will become effective after the first year. For 12 years, Senator Nelson has been a valued member of the Democratic caucus and an exemplary senator for Nebraska and the country. But his life in public service dates back to his youth. He spent his college days serving his Nebraska community in another way, as a lay minister. But eventually he chose law over the ministry. He went to law school. He attended law school at the University of Nebraska, where he also got his bachelor's and master's degrees. He spent many years practicing insurance law. He served as director of the Nebraska Department of Insurance and as president of Central National Insurance Group. Then in 1990, he was elected governor of Nebraska. 4 years later, he was reelected with almost 75% of the vote and became the first Nebraska governor in 20 years to win a second term. So it was not a surprise that when he ran for the Senate in 2000, he won, even though President Bush took Nebraska handily. It's easy to see that Ben Nelson truly possesses the same independent spirit as his Nebraska constituents. He served his constituents with distinction in the Senate and, of course, when he was governor and insurance commissioner. He's always provided a strong voice for fiscal responsibility, and he's also been terrific for the state's energy industry, agriculture sector, and even tourism. Like many of his Nebraska constituents, Ben's an avid hunter and fisher and outdoorsman. But Mr. President, just as a sidelight, one of the things we learn as little kids, and as we get older, it's something that we also must adhere to, and that's not be envious. Envy isn't something that is becoming a human being, especially an adult. But I think if the truth were known, many, many senators would be very envious, as I am. And I would even think the presiding officer about that hair of Ben Nelson's. I mean, that is a mop of real hair. It's often that people call his office, email the office, they believe he has a toupee. It's his hair. He'll pull it for you any time just to show you that it's real. I mean, he has hair like a 15-year-old, Mr. President. And so I have to acknowledge I am a little envious of his hair.
And that much hair.
And I think if the truth were known, maybe, although my wife has said on many occasions that she really likes, tells me all the time how handsome Pat Leahy is, and so glad that he doesn't do a comb over. So anyway, Ben Nelson is an avid hunter, fisher, and outdoorsman. He's bagged pheasants and turkey. One time, to the consternation of all of us, he decided that he was going to take Senator Schumer from New York hunting for pheasants. He did that. Everybody survived it alive. And Ben Nelson still boasts about that he was able to bring Schumer back all in one piece. But more important than that, the people who went hunting with him came back in one piece. And so the story goes, Senator Schumer even shot a bird or two. But a lot of us have some trouble accepting that, but that's what Ben says, and I'll take him at his word. Mr. President, he has bagged all kinds of game birds, dove, quail, pheasants, turkey, but he's also had the opportunity to hunt all over the world, and he's bagged some of the most exotic game that's possible for a hunter to hunt. He is the epitome of a sportsman. Ben isn't just a great hunter, though. He's also an accomplished practical joker and a wonderful singer. Now that may surprise some people, but in our caucus, I proved to everyone that he could sing and sing quite well. He recorded a few years ago a song called Western Town to raise money for visually impaired children. He was one of a dozen Nebraska celebrities to record songs for this charity. I obtained a copy of this and played it at a Democratic caucus a few years ago. It was really a hit. He was singing, it's his voice, and it was very good. Here's how it goes. I'm from a western town in Nebraska. Don't know why I left so long ago. All I know is this western town in Nebraska lives in my heart and in my soul. He did a great job of that song, like he's done everything since I've known him. I'm sure Ben is looking forward to going home to the western town, Omaha, where he lives with his wife, Diane, who is a wonderful, wonderful, she was a great first lady. She's been a wonderful senator's spouse. And I like her for lots of reasons, that cute smile she has, but also she makes some of the best chocolate chip cookies I've ever eaten. They have 4 children, 5 grandchildren, but as he departs for Omaha, he will be sorely missed here in the United States Senate. He's always been a loyal and dedicated member of this caucus, even when he was showing that loyalty by questioning the wisdom of the party sometimes. He's arguably the most conservative member of the caucus. While there are a few things Ben and I disagree on, we agree on most everything. Through the last 12 years, he's been a valued member of the team, has made many of our accomplishments possible through his dedication to country first and state second. That's how it should be. Edwin Chapin, an early American preacher and poet, said, quote, "No more duty can be urged upon those who are entering the great theater of life than simply loyalty to their best convictions." Ben Nelson lives by his convictions, even when they put him at odds with his party or his constituents. His highest duty is to country and his conscience. We had a retirement party a week ago tomorrow, and when it was over, I grabbed Ben and we really embraced. I really care a great deal about him. He's made some extremely difficult votes, but he did it because it was the right thing to do. His duty is to country and his conscience. I repeat, I have such high respect for Ben Nelson. I will really, really miss him. I've enjoyed working with him. I congratulate Ben Nelson on a distinguished career in public service, including his service in the United States Senate, and wish him the very, very best in his retirement.